Hi, my name is Colin from Limerick. I just have a question for any of the lads that were in the Ultimate Fighter. We heard a lot of people come out of the house and say that they were given unfair treatment by the editors and stuff like that. Do you think any of you or the guys you were in the house with had any problems and were shown an unfair light?
In my opinion, definitely not. I was on the Ultimate Fighter 17 and I watched it back, and I feel like it happened and was shown exactly how it happened. So for my season, we were treated great and everything was fantastic.
I gotta agree with Luke on that. You know, I'm definitely a loudmouth, and I don't mince any words. You know, so speaking of myself and the actual, Top 19, I think they portrayed us right. You know, they never scripted anything. Everything was how it came out. It might have not showed the full story because you only got an hour, but it definitely reflects us the right way. You know, our job as fighters to brand ourselves, and I think they do a good job of doing that.
It's absolutely a hatchet job in heaven. I was way funnier than they portrayed me. I didn't cry quite as much. They showed the same crying scene multiple times.
That's a great question. I want to keep it in the house for a minute. We've got a great match up tomorrow with Carl Pendred and Mike King. You know them both well. You've been in the octagon with them. How do you see that one going, and where do you see the fight is going to be won or lost?
I think that's gonna be a awesome fight. That might be fight of the night, man. I know Cahal's a stud. He's in his hometown, and I'm talking to him like we have a good relationship. And he doesn't seem. What I say? Cahal.
Pendred and Mike King.
I feel like it's a tough fighter, man. I feel like he's gonna try to push Mike up against the cage and grind him and kind of break his will. Mike's the bigger fighter, not today. Pendred way bigger than him, so I feel like he's closing the gap on that. But it's gonna be an exciting fight, man. It's tough one to call. I'm here and I was able to fight both guys, and they're both legit. So the ultimate thing here is going to be the fans. They're going to win this one.
We're going to go straight over to you, sir. Step on up. Fire away your question. Tell us your name first, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jimi from Tyrone. I have two questions, if possible. One for Cope, one for Forrest. Cope, the first question is Conor. Sorry to start like broken record, but McGregor talked about this week him being the undesirable fight in the featherweight division, and no one wants to fight him. He's ranked number 13, but he's the best division. I think so anyway. Is there a fear? There's a talk that Dustin Poirier and stuff didn't want to take the fight when Comiller stepped out. Is there a fear there? Where do you think that you could beat him if you were to fight him?
No, there's no fear. Like I said, Conor McGregor is a tough guy. There's many people that have asked to fight him, but yeah. But I think Conor needs to just take one fight at a time and worry about the fight in front of him.
Lately the light heavyweight division seems a bit devoid of talent, a bit of character. Is there any way you can be coaxed into coming out of retirement, and what sort of fight, or who would you like to fight?
That is a great question. That is a great question. Do you guys actually want to see people that are good at fighting? Because I mean, if you want to start a fat drunk league, I'm down. As far as talented athletes, I'm done.
And last thing, it's Cahill. Cahill 100.
You guys are getting confused if the American translation is actually Carl.
Right, man in the white with the black stripe. Name and question, please.
I'm from Dublin, and I've got a question for Cole and a question for Forrest. First about Cole, I was watching the fight against Charles Oliveira live one night, and it was one of the strangest knockouts I've ever seen. He hit him with the overhand, and he kind of stood there for a minute, and then suddenly just collapsed. I was just wondering what was going through your head when he was looking at you, and suddenly just hit the deck.
Well, yeah, that one confused me too. But I think what happened was I hit him to the body, and when you hit somebody hard, 2 places, sometimes it just takes it out of you. So I hit him to the body, I think that hurt him, and then when I hit him to the head, I think he just kind of decided he didn't want to fight anymore.
Thank you for the question. We're going to go straight across to you in the red shirt, please.
My question's for Eddie. Eddie, it's Andy from the airport. Are you still on for later?
We have to have a pint or 2 today.
Yeah, that's it. Where do you want to go?
Listen, I'm following your lead. You tell me.
Are you hungry? Do you want to get food or do you want to get a drink?
I'm going to call it just a quick time out. This guy's got a question, and just in case you came into the wrong studio, this is not blind date. Okay? Thank you. Your second question, sir.
Just the question for Forrest. First of all, Forrest, I remember I bought UFC Undisputed 2010. It was the first UFC game I ever played, and I had a lot of free fights on it, and one of them was you and Stephen Barnatt. And I remember by the end, I think I watched that fight more than I played the game. It was honestly one of the greatest fights I've ever seen in my life. The question I have is, would you rather fight Stephen all over again, or go out scrapping a field with Big Joe Joyce?
Did he just ask if I wanted to fight a 115-pound female? What was the question?
The Traveller, Big Joe Joyce. Gypsy.
Forrest.
Wait, yeah.
I was talking to him and apparently he had a little video going for you and he said you were nothing but shouting him up at things.
So, remember I mentioned that old boxing coach who told me about talent and money. He also told me anything you're good enough to do, you don't do for free if you can get paid to do it.
Okay, we're going to come back across to you in the white, please.
How are we doing? Mark from Dublin. I have 2 quick questions for Forrest. Firstly, thank you very much for all your amazing fights. You're an absolute legend of the sport.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for my last name. Because without you, I couldn't walk around the States and pretend to be Irish.
That's it. Firstly, you fought one of the greatest fighter of all time, my eyes, Anderson Silva. Do you think
I was hoping you'd bring that up.
Yeah,
Nobody actually had
someone had to bring it up.
It really didn't happen.
After this,
you know the thing about honesty. I found the key to a healthy relationship is the lack of honesty. Well, that's okay. Like for instance,
what happened on the
hey, how was that for you, honey? Oh, that was great. Thanks.
I get you. Do you honestly think Anderson Silva can come back and make a run at the title after such a devastating injury?
Well, no, I honestly think the injury wasn't that severe. It was a bones heal easily. He's got a plate that will be stronger. I think he can come back. I don't think it's the injury. I think it's the 38 years of training martial arts. And I think the division is stacked right now. I think there's a lot of people he can beat. And I think he will come back and win fights, but I do not think he'll be the champion.
Okay. And secondly, any possibility I can get you down to my gym on Sunday morning for a training session?
Sunday morning?
Yeah. Thank you anyway.
I'm not even going to pretend, no.
Sunday morning after a Conor McGregor fight night, yeah, he's going to
why not? Pro Fitness Mile High, if you want to come down.
Half price if you speak to him. You in the red state, your question and your name, please.
Well, you do, my name is Barry, and my question is for Cub. Cub, obviously you're looking for a title shot, and you're looking to see what's going to happen with Aldo Mendes. You're looking forward, but we hear we're all about Conor McGregor. Now, Cub, if the UFC was to say to you tomorrow night after McGregor wins, I know you've been dancing around it a small bit, maybe you don't want to give it away, but would that be something that you'd be open to?
At some point in my career, I will punch him in the face, I promise.
What if we offered it to you tomorrow night after you win?
My number 1 goal is the title fight. That's what I've earned. I actually fought a lot of people, won a lot of fights, and I earned it. So that's what I'm focused on.
Of course, next one, let's go appreciate that, cheers.
Okay, I'm going to, yeah, you go for it. Stick with that microphone, you go for it, and then we'll come back across.
Hello, my name's Aaron, I'm from Clare. I have one question for Forrest, one for Doug. My question for Forrest is, you come out this shift up to Boston, but I heard in an interview that you prefer to come out to Muse. I was wondering if you want, like, is that your favourite band or whatever? My question for Doug.
No, shipping out to Boston's my song. I like Muse a lot, but I don't want to come out to them.
And
it's a good song. It's kind of mellow and like, oh yeah, it's really soulful. I don't want to fight, man. You want to go like, I don't know, eat some lunches. Go ahead.
And my question for Doug is, can I have your hat?
Man, I know songs that I got 300 getting made right now, and I will send you one, I promise.
But I want that one.
There's one problem. This one smells like me.
I'm okay with it.
That's creepy.
How about this? Here's your hat, I'll support you when you fight Barnatt.
Get him out of here!
I was only lying.
No chance now.
You've blown it. We're going to come back across to you. Your name and your questions for the guys.
How's it going? I'm Jimi from Dublin.
Welcome.
This question is just for like all 5 years. Just I read on the Underground a while ago, Tim Kennedy said that now these 50 guys taking 4 cancer drugs. I'm just wondering if any of you have an opinion on that, and you think it should be stricter testing during training camps?
There's a belief that a lot of guys take drugs. Here's what I've found on both sides of the industry. The guys that take drugs usually fail drug tests sooner or later. The testing system works. You know, all the guys are like, hey, I wonder if that guy takes drugs. They seem to fail drug tests sooner or later. You know, you see the guys fail tests, you know that the testing works. What's that? So, in essence, is there a question? I have answers, obviously.
On that, Jimmy, just to you, you're still, very much active in awesome shape. Have you ever been tested? What is the process? Does someone knock on the door? Have you not been tested?
Yeah, we get tested before and after the fights and everything, and I believe that all fights should be tested all of the time.
Do you think you should be tested during training camps consistently?
100%, 100%.
Thank you for your question, gentleman there, and then we're going to come back across. Your name and your question, please.
Hiya, my name's Alan. I'm from Yorkshire. This is a question This is a question for everybody. Start with Forrest. If you could get one celebrity in the octagon with you to smash him up, who would it be and why?
Wait, what was that? If I could just assault someone?
Yeah, that's it, Forrest, yeah.
You know what? I would make it. Hey, Kanye's good people. We're tight. We're friends on Instagram, for Christ's sake. I'm going to go with my old answer. I would make it fair, so Bill Maher and Bill O'Reilly. They're both morons, I would beat them both up, because they're just for cheering.
Jimmy, theoretically, were you to offer a beat down to a celebrity to answer this question?
Who's the guy giving these fights out, by the way?
Yeah, probably Jedward, yeah.
Jedward, we're going to answer this gentleman's question. Anyone out there who you generally don't like and want to fight who is not part of mixed martial arts?
Anybody from the Jersey Shore.
I've got Justin Bieber, that's the guy I like.
Eddie.
Whoever's not allowed us to fight in New York.
That's a good question.
Well, who tells you to a fancy dress tonight?
Nobody. Well, what's wrong? What's wrong? My shirt.
Okay, gentlemen in the blue, what's your question and your name, please?
How's it going? I'm Ryan, I'm from Belfast. Cheers, lads. Initially, I'd just like to say, Forrest, welcome back to the homelands. And this is for anybody down there. With Bruce Lee being in the new UFC game, any martial artist, alive or dead, who would you fight?
Steven Seagal, does he count as a martial artist?
Any thoughts?
I didn't know it would be out Steven Seagal.
I can understand why.
5 on 1.
Steven Seagal in his prime in the 80s or fat Steven
Jackie Chan.
Alright, the 80s, man.
He's just moving up the divisions, folks. I've actually got a question for you, Forrest, that's come in. Someone's tweeted. Shane Agnew, who is tweeting at UFC_UK, has asked, Forrest, can you tell us the story about John McCarthy and the Tough House being on fire?
Legally, no.
Shane, we've asked the question. We're going to go straight to this guy with the, looks like a hat and a t-shirt and shorts on.
Very short, I appreciate it.
Question for Forrest and Jimmy. I'm just making a bet with you now here. Who'd win an arm wrestle?
Come on!
I mean, wild guess here. Wild guess.
Can we see one now?
I don't know that it would be competitive.
Well, just one.
In fact, I feel like my elbow hurts a little bit. I think I'm going to have to pull out with injury.